What is going on YouTubies? It is Heartbroken Biker. GoPro Hero 8 is here, and before YouTube becomes flooded with oh so wow reviews of GoPro Hero 8 from their GoPro ambassadors, as in aka free mein camera mile so wale log, I wanted to say something. But I have to say that I also consider myself as sort of a GoPro ambassador, except the difference is I did not get any cameras for free. Every GoPro that I have owned in the last 8 years has been bought, not for free. And in the past, I've also influenced people to buy a GoPro because these cameras were epic. But now, in the last few iterations of GoPro, and especially now with the Hero 8, I cannot say so. Especially with the direction it is taking in its design, I must say I am disappointed. Action camera. GoPro was an action camera, but now I don't know if I should even call it an action camera. Now, a few days ago on my Instagram, I posted about the Hero 8 and I was genuinely happy about it, thinking that it is going to get a front screen like the DJI Osmo Action, or so I thought. And I was genuinely looking forward to it because it is a feature that I wanted in Hero, these action cameras, these GoPros, for a very long time, right from the Hero 2 days. Even before DJI Osmo Action actually brought it, I wanted a small way to at least look at the frame in the front. And I'm sure that anybody who uses GoPro for adventure traveling, outdoor activities, wanted something like that, because we waste a lot of time when we use these cameras looking at this side if the frame is right or not, if we are using the front facing. So we keep looking, we keep adjusting, or we give up and then we get second camera, we have a B-roll camera, or we have more cameras that we use, and that's just too much things to carry. If only this even had a small screen in the front, all we needed is a rough, like really rough framing, and that's it. That would have avoided us the hassle of extra cameras, extra accessories, extra so many things, and this could have just been used like this for both purpose. So finally DJI made it last year. They launched the Osmo Action, which had a front screen here, but they were not up to the mark. Like, they had so many bugs, there is screen lag, there is water seeping into the camera. So naturally my expectation from the king of action cameras was like, at least in Hero 8 they're gonna go ahead and do that and redeem themselves for all those crappy things that they have done in the last 3 editions. However, today when I woke up, I saw the Hero 8 launch and all those hopes have been destroyed. I've been ranting forever that GoPro, since the transition from Hero 4 to Hero 5, have forgotten and abandoned the actual people that made GoPro what it is today. The real influencers who paved the way for GoPro's mass acceptance today are the outdoor guys, the adventure sport guys, the motorsport guys, surfing, skydiving, mountain biking, and heck, even GoPro used to have these editions. They had motorsport edition, they had surf edition, they had outdoor edition. With the Hero 5, and no, this is a Hero 6, but the pattern has continued. With the Hero 5, they drill a nail into the coffin for them by removing the functionality that was inside, like having a mic functionality from inside, and making it into a bulky adapter that you put it and purchase it outside as a separate accessory. Money, 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 money. But I thought with Hero 8 at least things would change, but no. It looks like GoPro's focus is the selfie crowd, the tourist crowd, the beauty vlogger, the fashion vlogger. This is their focus right now. You know, the guys who like just travel like a tourist and post selfies with hashtag traveler, hashtag wanderlust. It is trying to be an action camera that does mediocre things for people who can do the same things with a phone, and they will usually use their phones unless they want to post a picture on Instagram to show that, hey look, I have a GoPro now, or they've been given a free GoPro, so now they have to post these selfies with the GoPro, with the fisheye lens. Let me give you examples of how these shots look like. Extending your arm and taking these selfies out of a tuk-tuk or an auto or a running vehicle, especially like even motorcycles without wearing helmet, because you know it's a selfie, no safety concerns, just out of the auto like that. Tuk-tuk, like 7-8 people hanging out. Another example is putting the camera on the ground and having a shot like this, like looking from the bottom like this. What do you expect me to see? Your hairy legs, hairy balls, or what is it? What? And then there are so many of these wedding selfies and selfies sitting on the beach or selfies on the roller coaster. Selfies that look like they've been taken by animals because people shove their GoPros in the animal's face, random animal's face. Okay, I gotta admit that the animal thing looks cute, but people literally are shoving their GoPros in random animals on the street because they need that shot, because it's a shot, Instagrammable shot. And the worst thing that I saw today in the GoPro Hero 8's launch marketing was feeding the wildlife. Can you imagine? Feeding the wildlife. People who know anything about traveling and interacting with wildlife know what not to do. But that is now in the launch campaign. I can only imagine what folks GoPro is targeting. It seems like GoPro's marketing is literally out of touch with what made GoPro great. And a bigger example of this is GoPro India's Instagram and the way they function. Like in a country where there are so many creative people from north to south and east to west, I don't know if it is laziness or hang on. It may not be laziness, it could be regional bias, that if you go and observe, almost all the GoPro ambassadors are from a single city. Don't trust me? Go check out yourself. Go to GoPro India's Instagram page, check out those pics where there are Indian creators, go to their bio and see most of them are from which city. It is just the city where GoPro has its team. That's it. So first I thought it's a logistic issue because they're like a small team, they've just formed. Maybe they will first work with the regional city creators and then later move on to the other horizons. They will expand. But over the years it's been very clear that GoPro's India team does not even consider creators from the rest of parts of India. On top of that, almost all these featured ambassadors that they actually consider, they fall in the same characteristics line that I just mentioned few minutes ago. The selfie crowd, the tourist crowd, the fashion and the beauty vlogger tourist type crowd. Given the choice, as in if you did not give them a free GoPro camera, these guys would never take the selfies on GoPro. They would rather take them on an iPhone. Now I'm gonna leave that to creators of India to think about because I'm anyway out traveling, so I've just ignored it. Now back to the GoPro Hero 8's design, alright? Here, check out my helmet and look at that bulky mic adapter. As if that Hero 5's mic adapter accessory thing was not enough, GoPro in its Hero 8 went step further to please the selfie crowd and absolutely abandon the actual adventure sports or motorsports or these outdoor guys who made GoPro what it is today. Let's see some examples now. First one, losing the mount casing and actually integrating this with the camera. I'm gonna ask the people who do outdoor activities, how many times have you not broken the mount? I have broken the mount so many times. Like even if my helmet just falls on the ground, this mount's gonna break. If I mount my GoPro on the side of my motorcycle and it falls off-road, the mount breaks. Please tell me what happens now that it is part of the camera. Carry a small screwdriver all the time? Example number 2. This lens protector is no longer replaceable, as in this is part of the camera. Now this is my GoPro Hero 6 and it has, I don't know if you can see it properly, but it has 2 long cracks and a small like crack here. This causes reflection. This just happened in one trip, one off-road trip where it was fast off-road conditions and a pebble just flew off from the rear tire of another biker and just hit here, smack. As of now, you can just take this off and purchase even a third party's lens and you can put it back, a cheaper solution. But what am I gonna do with GoPro Hero 8 now that this is part of the camera? Oh yeah, that's right. Buy the GoPro Plus damage protection, pay them every month, every year. Money. Now example number 3 is how the battery compartment opens. Watch this. This is the old GoPro, and this is how the battery compartment opens, and unless you want to take out the battery, you don't need to fiddle with this. Now, I'm not saying that the old design was particularly better, but without having to expose the whole battery compartment, I can still plug in the mic and the HDMI here. But now you have to leave the whole battery compartment open. It comes from the side. Can you imagine leaving the whole battery compartment open like this and say riding it in rain conditions where you cannot pull over suddenly, change and close this thing? I don't know how that's gonna work out. Oh wait, that's gonna work out with example number 4, which is the new accessory that they made for the mic for GoPro. And wait, I have to tell you, it's not just the mic, because last time when they made the mic accessory, the adapter, the bulky adapter for the mic, they removed a functionality which was already inside a GoPro, made it external and sold you a bulky piece of equipment. This time they've done it again by taking out the HDMI, the micro HDMI that is there. Here you can no longer connect the micro HDMI to view directly from your GoPro. You need this $80.79 plus taxes, obviously, dollar accessory to do that, to use the mic as well as to use HDMI. And now example number 4, my biggest gripe with this is the extra screen attachment mod. God, it feels like we've been like just going back 8 years into the Hero HD and Hero 2 days, where we used to have these LCD screens that would attach onto your GoPro. It was called a backpack, LCD backpack. Instead of giving a small screen on the GoPro itself, which is kind of enough for our adventure junkies and outdoor people like me, we just wanna look at the frame, man, and just make sure that it is right. We don't need extra screen over here. Imagine there is a screen that flips out like this. What is gonna happen in adventure situations? It's gonna break. Or you always keep it in the bag, and let's say my use case, I just keep riding, I travel on my motorcycles, I ride, and then my GoPros are mounted on my motorcycle. I stop somewhere, I wanna use the front facing cam. Now I have to look into my pouch to take out that. Sorry, I have to look for 2 or 3 accessories if you include the mic. One is the mic adapter, and then I find the screen, put it on, and then if I'm not happy with the shotgun mic, I have to put that mic on. Like, what's happening? Why couldn't you just give a screen here? I don't understand what's happening. A simple screen here makes more sense, like the DJI Osmo Action. It does make more sense, but selling a separate screen thing right now? Oh wait, who am I kidding? Money, 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 right? And also they have to satisfy this beauty fashion crowd, because they need that extra real estate on their screen, because they have to see if all of their hair is in the right way and the sun is hitting them in the right way. Just the framing is not enough. Like, it is funny how when it comes to marketing, they will use the motorsports and the outdoor activities and all that videos, but their product itself is moving away from being geared for them and being geared for a different kind of a crowd. Anyway, I can go on ranting about Hero 8, but for this video, I hope I have influenced you to think, which is any day better than influencing you to buy any product, because I personally gained from it. So that's it for this video, my dear GoPro or the Hero 8. You were an epic action camera, but today you're no longer versatile. You're just trying to be a selfie camera for mediocre purpose. This is Heartbroken Biker signing off. Sayonara.